when the last time there was threats of anti-Semitism, the police chief called me, says, Rabbi, I just want you to know, believe me, anybody comes here with anything, they'll be sorry they ever stepped over the border. So he said to me, we're here for you. It's a question of lifestyle that makes people respect you. It's very critical. Simple things. What are we? Today, after October 7th, the most existential question that exists among the Jewish people is, why am I a Jew? What's the value plus? That at the moment I'm born, I'm already in harm's way. It's got to be a real value to die for it. And I don't even have to do anything. I could even deny my Jewishness. I'm still in the pot because it's a brand that you can't remove. So what's the question? What am I Jew? Only answer that exists, that is real. We are a light unto the nations. And evil hates light by nature. So that's who we are. So if we're not a light to the nations, we have all the negatives without the positive. Yeah. And no chance of transforming the negative.
You to be that light.
Yes.
That's what that was strive for.
Then the big question is, how are you a light? That's a different conversation.
You have to read the time of you can answer and the lives of their Champlain Towers when all of the people that were there, whether they didn't make a difference what religion they were, color they were, they make a difference. We brought them into the shul. Our shul became a warehouse of anything that you could want. They needed coats, sweaters, jackets, food, mattresses, water, toiletries, anything at all, and food. And we fed the Jewish people the same food that everybody else ate. And some of them even came to my husband and said, Rabbi, I would like to convert. I never met a Jew, and I can't believe how you treat us with such dignity and so much respect. But I think the police saw how we dealt with the situation, and that garnered another level of respect.
Besides, we just this very little thing, because we were interacting then. The president came down here, we had a lot of interactions. Secular media outlets were always interviewing us. And the one thing that was really remarkable, two things that were remarkable, was one, kosher meat, as you know, is 5 times as expensive as a cheeseburger. So they're serving the regular population, which is hundreds of families and people. And also there are 3,000 rescue workers, hamburger and cheese. But the Jewish people, they had steak stations. So we came in and I said, listen, gentlemen, everybody gets steak. It's going to cost more. That's the cost of it. Nobody gets any more or less than anybody else. To them, that was like extraordinary.
Right.
Another factor is these men were working on the pit, like they called it, the holy pile, they called it. So they would meet together in the middle of shifts, because on the pile there were like 150 at each time. There were various shifts. They worked 24/7. So during the shift period, I was invited to talk to them a little bit. The fact that they were imbued with a spirituality of what they were doing beyond just the work of saving, beyond that factor, it really, the comments that I got from these, 150-pound firemen, they were all muscle, and that you might say these are not, they were so sensitive, they were so connected. So you see where Jewishness played a tremendous, living Jewishly played a tremendous role and a positive impact.
But these are examples of how to be the light.
Yes.
Yeah.